I'ma make these right with the wrongs I done. That's when I unite with the father, son. Till then I fight. Rain on me, put the blame on me. Got guilt, got hurt, got shame on me. Got 6 magazines that's aimed at me. Done every magazine was fame to me. It's a game to me with the bedroom mat. Sleep, I ain't never had a fast with that. What's fair when the hearts and the words don't reach? What's fair when the money don't take things back? It's rare when somebody take your dreams back. I care too much, wanna share too much. In my head too much, I shut down too. I ain't there too much. I'm a complex soul. They layered me up, then broke me down. Immorality's dust, I lack in trust. This time around, I trust myself.
Mic was cut off. Okay, I think we're on now. We're online.
Outdone fear, outdone myself. This year you better won yourself. Mass on the babies, mass on the eyewear, mass in the neighborhood stores you shop, but a mass.
Okay, so weekly favorite gap. That daily, man, that was good. Bar pass. I'll just mark the let me turn the volume down a little bit. The midline. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I need something more visible. Look at this color. Wow, we're about to fill this whole 4 hour. It's incredible. Took these relative lows beautifully. This is a great sell. If you guys, I don't know how many traded AM, but it was a phenomenal session. For scalps and for swings. I actually did both. Let's look at this hourly here. This is basically what we were setting up here. Oh, let me just say we're online. I forgot. This is what we had set up here. This hourly accumulation, we had the manipulation London, and as soon as New York opened, this is what I was calling for a swing to this low. I was expecting either today or tomorrow, but we all did it today. And if you guys check my Twitter, I swung shorts above here, basically got it for 200 points. I'm already basically out, but 5,000 profits is beautiful. Playing conservative too. Negative for standard deviation from that projection target, which we also marked here. This is great. We're still selling. Wow. I'm assuming it's because of Nvidia, though. I believe it's Nvidia. Yeah, we basically sold $10, 3%, or not. That's not 3%. That's like nearly 9%. Holy crap! The stock split, right? It was probably up. Wait, 3, 4 bucks. Yeah, it was at 140. So like that's like 8%, 9% wiped. That's a lot from the high of today. Look at the Dixie here. Dixie, I want to see this hit this equal high eventually. Wait, we're still selling off. I'm just flipping the time frame so we know what we're looking for. 4 hour basically is gone. Filled. Basically, there's a lot of air underneath. The only other liquidity we have is down here at 903. I don't know if that's going to get hit. It could get hit, but you don't really have much to work with there. Because there's a lot of inefficiency here. Or air. Look how much air we have on ES here. You're not going to be able to predict the bottom or top here. I'm just going to wait and see. Alright, let me check the chat. Hello, what's up, Kobe? Hello, GOM. Glad to see you back. Glad to be back, man. Backshot Bright. That's just gonna be the name now, I guess. But wow, what a good push down. This is beautiful.
Random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't.
All right, let's get work to work here. I'm gonna get my fun going here.
Here's remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper. Nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, made it so.
All right, hang on. 190. All right. Just gotta set up my trade top here for PM session here.
Somebody died, they turn into nuns, then hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park your son. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you.
Okay, let's get ready to work.
Somebody had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave.
All right, I think I have everything set up. Let's go. We took that previous low out there. I'm pretty sure on a higher time frame. Let me look the hourly here. The 4 hours should have got filled already, right? 4 hours is right there. We took these lows. This could be the bottom, but who knows? I'm gonna wait for confirmation if I do want to long this back up. I'm still disappointed we can't do Apex here. Very affordable pricing it always. What does that mean? We can't do Apex here. Let me lower the volume a little bit more. Yeah, so Juan is asking with a 10-day requirement, is there a way to get paid twice? It's very possible. Basically, there's two payout window, June, or like not June, 1 to 5, which is the first of the month, and then 15 to 20, the second of the month. As long as you request in that payout window and start trading right away, because once you request, it's sent out. You don't have to get approved right away, but you can still trade. You can immediately start working on it for the next cycle. This cycle is more challenging though because there's a it rolls over the weekend, and also there's a holiday that doesn't count as trading day, which sucks. But every other month works. But we're up pretty good already.
Cringeworthy, ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man?
Alright, let me just see. Place the trade in, make sure everything's good. Looks good. Basically, I think you just let it play out more. We're kind of in floating area. It's kind of low probability down here. 60K for June. Well done, Jeff. Really well done. Congrats, man. Did Lance get approved yet? I don't think he did. Yeah. But it's all good. People are getting a little patient. I was a patient too. But keep in mind, they have till the end of the month. So they have like basically 10 more days to approve you. I like this for a long here. This kind of gets that previous swing low. So if it does rotate back under, we already have that manipulation. We have equal lows here. If that equal lows stay, I would like that long. Or equal highs, I mean. Okay, there we go. Check the 5 here. We did the tap in the 5. Not much of a reaction yet. Any longs would just be scalps, to be honest here. Jeff, what do you... Oh, I need to lower my thing a little bit. Jeff, what do you plan on doing with the 6,000? I'm sure you're building up. If you saw my Twitter, I'm trying to build like a long-term port. Doing like selling options. I think that's a good way right now for me. Okay. The 15-minute really tells a story here. Let me take this out. This is annoying my screen right now. Jeff, how long have you been doing that? I only started doing that for a few months now, or I did it before, but I'm doing it on a bigger scale now, and I plan on doing it on Webull as well, just to split up. I think because there's like 250,000 insured, so I don't want more than 250,000. You can trade PMI. I need to check the Forex calendar. Let me check. Where the hell is the Forex? There it is. Let's take a look. Yeah, we have the holiday, unemployment claims, PMI. I have no idea what PMI. If you're trying to trade evals, I would wait for the big news. PMI could be good. I would rather get you to wait to a non-farm payroll though. Friday here. That FOC minutes, that could be something too. Where's the next CPI? CPI on Thursday here. PPI. Where's FOMC? Wait, is this CPI? What is this? Maybe I'm tripping. USD? Oh, year. Okay. This is core CPI. When is FOMC? Did I miss it? This is minutes. This is not the one I'm looking for. Is it later? Oh, there it is. It's July 31st. Is the last day of the month. Chaos. When you enter on a BPR, do you put your stops on the lows or just under the overlapping fair value area? Generally, whatever fits better, because let's say you just take this long. Doing this is 6-point stop. This is very tight. I would give it some space and let it have some wiggle room. So if you get closure underneath, that's where you can kill the trade early. But generally, like, I would try to get it for both overlapping too, rather than just the BPR itself. So let's say this inversion here was all the way down here. I'll leave it down here too. You gotta give it some space, because some people are on the 1 minute is very tight, and they could just wick you out before pushing back up. And sometimes candle closure is the right move too. I have a bunch of past 50Ks. They never have. Yeah, Adith, I think you know what's crazy? I had like I think 15 past 50Ks. I canceled all of them. I just like the 250K more. It's a better lifetime deal too. So like what? I feel like there's no point in the 50K anymore with the current deals going like this.
I remember you was conflicted, misusing your influence.
Quad witching tomorrow. Is it quad witching? Oh my goodness. Hopefully next scene. What's the difference between BPR and inversion? Think of like this. This is a good demonstration. This is like inversion here, right? The way that we can kind of talk about this. Let me just remove this for a second. This is inversion. There's a trading model basically to play inversion either by the candle closure when it violates or retap back inside. This in case it closed above, so that could be entry on itself, which did take out the equal highs. Very easy target. What usually could happen too is we can displace through that inversion, leaving a inefficiency of its own, and the overlapping between the inversion and the fair value gap, which this is also a fair value gap here. The overlapping between them is a BPR. So if you just align this just like this is the BPR that I'm kind of showing about here. It's a little bit higher. And that's just basically holding a bullish fair value gap and a bullish inversion that's supporting price. And typically when you want to mark in BPR, because there's going to be lots of BPR. There could be BPR here, it could be everywhere. You just do play by a parameter set. And you want to see a quick reaction. If it does kind of like consolidate through it or bounce around it, that's not good. You want a really quick one. So if you were, this is a good time to rotate back to. We traded, where the heck did this go? This is something that we traded here for AM. This missed our entry. This would have been a very clean one because we had the inversion, took the high time frame level. This is a very clean BPR here. We missed the inversion, which worked out. The next trade was this BPR. This is exactly the one that we took on live stream together. I think everyone can vouch for that. With equal highs above, inversion closing above that, making a bullish inversion, leaving a fair value gap, and that little overlap in between is a BPR. We want to see it hold because a BPR is a very strong PD array where if it does retap in, we want to see strong reaction to it. And same thing on the downside. This is also another trade that we played on AM stream here. Strong displacement through that previous fair value gap. And we just want to see a quick retap for lower prices. It also gave that breaker entry too. I was off already here. I think we end the stream at 11:30. This is a trade I would have taken for sure too. It could have been something like maybe this order block here or just any, there's no clean fair value gap, but essentially stop above the breaker and that BPR would have been perfect. And would have go for the swing lows. But yeah, very, very clean setups all day. I'm not sure if there's any setups on ES that we took. I think it was both NQ. But yeah, basically what I've talked about my group, the AM, I'm doing more trades, more frequency. And then PM, I'm kind of trying to focus on more just that one trading model. So quality trades of that unicorn. I'm gonna try that out. We'll see how that goes. Was the trades on the master or scout? I haven't traded the master yet. But this is what we're up so far today on the scalp accounts, which I showed in the group chat too. Pretty good, 1500, 1700. I have like 20 funnies, right? So this is half of it. So my plan going forward is I'm gonna trade half in AM, half in PM. Cody, it goes straight to your bank. I prefer the 250K and 300K over the 150, to be honest. The 946. Someone asked for the 946 bullish breaker, I think. I'm assuming you're talking about this breaker, right? I did not want to trade this breaker here because my bias already is distribution with the manipulation. This is once we started the stream on 9:30 or it was like early in the morning. This is what I was looking for. I was looking for sell side already. So you have high time frame bias. Even if there's like a 1 minute bullish setup, this is not bullish for me. Yeah, so if you're taking setups just because it's a pattern, that's where you're gonna have a lot of trouble. This BPR was supposed to just take out these equal highs. I'm not taking it on the second run down because we're still once again in a bearish. Let me just change this. We're in a bearish order flow right now on both the intraday and low time frame. Do you prefer Top Step or Apex? I prefer both. Jared is asking, is the PPR high probability on higher time frame? You're asking about 5 minute and 1 minute. Those are low time frame for me. High time frame is the hourly or the 15 minute, and then the higher intraday is 15 and hourly. The higher time frame is the 4 hour and daily. Even if there's a setup that aligns on the 1 and 5 minute, the order flow could be bearish on the other two time frames. Just keep that in mind, guys. Don't get too stuck up on just like trading the low time frame without neglecting the higher time frames. Someone said trade by Matt just took a big. Let me see. Yeah, look at his Twitter. Crazy we did. He uploaded a video. Someone said 69,000. Is that true? That's pretty good. 69 for 20. Wow, that's funny. He did that. No S&T. This is just like right now, right? We're in the 15-minute time frame. This is still bearish for me. If you want to be confidently long, you can of course scalp longs. Like I was literally about to scalp this long here to take out those equal highs with a very tight stop. This is still bearish for me. 15-minute fair value gap. We did internal and we're going back to external. And we've been respecting on the higher time frame, the 15-minute and the 4 hour here. And we're about to fill this whole thing. So that's the current state of the delivery here. Until we get a move past this 15-minute, I'm not going to confidently long this. Favorite stream is finally on. This is just the trading checklist. It's just a text box. If you want, it's a free indicator, guys. Please take a look at the 5-minute BPR. Let me take a look. You're talking about this one, right? If it's short, it aligns with the bias of lower prices. So this is a good setup here. And the moment it does get closure above, you can look for more weakness, because we have that bearish fair value gap that got pushed through, leaving a fair value gap here. And it displays through that. We basically have 3 gaps encompassed together, and the overlapping of all 3 is a BPR here. That's a good trade. Here, someone saying copy paste this chat box. I'll paste it in the general chat on the Discord. Probably this is good enough. Mm-mm-mm. I just pasted it in the general chat. Maybe I'll take a screenshot of this too. Maybe switch it up here. Let me play some Post Malone. After this song, I like this song. What do you guys think about the sale, guys? I forgot to mention that. For Apex. I think they are already having issues ready. Let me pull it up. We could talk about that while we're waiting for a move here. So basically, it's a $200 million Apex payout special. They're doing 150k, 250k, 300k, all priced at $40. That's pretty solid here. The resets are $35, so it's cheaper, so it's better just to reset them. And the activation fee for all three of them is only $85. That's the my code here, smart. The eval price ends at July 9th. Lifetime ends at August 15th. So you have plenty of time. You have basically 2 whole months. So you don't even have to worry about activation for a while. And the 300k, you can get $3,500 per payout cycle. The 250k is $3,000. So I am kind of advocating for 250k and 300k right now. But I know a lot of people do like the 150k just because it has a better profit to drawdown ratio. It's easier pass. That's still good because it's $40, $85 in activation fee, $125. Just pick your poison. It doesn't really matter. And I would still probably lean towards the bigger one. Where you see price going down, I'm still looking for lower prices. I should have took the 5-inch BPR with you guys. I know a handful of you guys took that trade. That was good. That was very clean. Yeah, baby. When's the next full port? Keep up to date with this channel here, the prop sale channel. 60 people already thumbs up. I'm gonna make a calendar for it. It's July 5th, and it's capped for the viewers. So, basically mark your calendar. Just keep up to date with this. There might be a day where we'll do a news on a smaller one too. Oh, my Robinhood might be printing right now. I'm here to help you guys pass the evals, get funded with it, and then get the payouts. And then now, I guess my next plan is to use those profits for your funded for your payouts to make more through passive income. More likely through rolling the profits to Robinhood or Webull and selling cover calls or any options, or buying just QQQ or SQQQ, which the inverse of it, for a swing trade. That 5-minute filled too. Wow. If you notice, this is not any good longs right now. This is all shorts. We're just respecting every bear speedy ray that we can get. And I am betting that Nvidia is still selling off. It is. Market maker sell model. I think you're a little bit too late for that. It could still go, but remember this hourly here? But this is gonna finish here. We were playing the sell model already up here based on the power of 3: accumulation, manipulation, distribution. It doesn't have to get down here, but that's the objective right now. But
wishing my good deeds in front of your door. I'm standing by the entrance with heavy baggage, my brother's ashes. I seen tragic, I did dirt, smack death and held it to that nigga cabbage. Love, we killing greed, we killing homelessness, and now I don't give a fuck about this land. I want ownership. Bow your head for just God's sake. Listen what the stars say. What I say is God's way.
Let me pull up my Robinhood, see where we're at with it. I think I sold a lot of it already, unfortunately. I would have been like up 10K if I held a little bit more. Oh, I need my phone. I don't have my phone on me. Little plug talking. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We just have a lot of air below. This is not something that you can really try to trade too much, except right in the trend. The trend is down. Building some low risk liquidity. Very clear on ES here. I think there's going to be one point where we're just going to keep on selling, maybe take out a liquidity somewhere, and then target this low resist here. Set my demon straight. How much can you take? I paper handed that trade, man. If you guys swung shorts, man. Do you trust me? That hard. All day. What approach do you use for option trade? Still trade that unicorn? The unicorn is more so for scalping, right? The 1-5 minute. When I'm trading options or trading shares, like on my long port, on my Robinhood, which I showed here, it's based off of higher time frame trades. So keep in mind this power 3, and then look at the daily fair value gap. We have lots of daily here. My target was the CE of the daily. We far surpassed that. There's like another 100 points almost approaching. And we're approaching the daily fair value gap CE of ES. So if I did held it a little bit more, I think it's basically the equivalent of holding a short from like I think it was like 220 or something like that on NQ, and targeting like the midpoint of it. So like nearly 200 points, right? My plan for these shares though, I was going to plan to hold for next few weeks, even though it could go against me. I hope it doesn't go against me that much, but it's just more of a high time frame type of trade. And once I got that confirmation, I took that trade with SQQQ. If you guys look, let me see. Socks. Is this it? No. This is it. For a stranger. Let me just get this back over here. Set my demon straight. All right, let me just pull it up again. Basically, the equivalent is just me buying shares. I think my price was like 810 or something. Maybe it was like down here. I went all the way to like 830, and I had about like 150,000, 200,000 worth of shares. So I didn't really hit that much drawdown though, surprisingly. And we're up a little bit more. This would have been another like 20% already, 30%. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more like a long port action, because it's a 3-step process, right? First is, get funded, get paid through payouts. What else? Scale up appropriately. Most likely to like 5 figs monthly, and then load up Robinhood, Webull, and then swing, shares, EQQ, or sell options. This is my plan right now. It's been doing well. I did this on a smaller scale, but I'm really going on a bigger scale right now. So I can help you get funded trading the news. I can get you paid with a trading model that I use, and through the live streams, I can help you scale up with the planning sessions that we host. And then you have to do the Webull, Robinhood on your own, whatever broker you want. And then this is the next step here, the final step with passive income. Jonathan, do you talk about these positions in Discord? We traded it on stream. But it's still a relatively new thing. I'm gonna change up the music a little bit. I need something more laid back. I think Post Malone is giving me that right now. This might go for the lowest liquidity route. I'm gonna look for. Let's see. This is another 5 minute. Remember how we've been reacting every single time? I think this can push over now. Let me turn the volume up a little bit. We'll likely get a clean unicorn entry to play for upside if it's the bottom. I don't think it's up there yet. We're still waiting. Really graze that -4 upside protection target on ES here. And I believe we filled the 4 hour. Yep, we filled it on the dime. There's an order block here. This could hold. This could be a bottom here. I like it for a bottom. Have some help. Let me read chat. Hey Brian, do you think the 1 minute provides more setup entries than a 5? Of course it does. The 1 would give like 3 times more setups than a 5 minute. So that's kind of why I focus more on this time frame alignment, 1, 15, 4 hour. Ash and other people does the 5 minute as their main low time frame entry to hour of daily. If we can inverse this, I think the longs could be kind of appropriate, but it's still a little bit difficult. There's not confirmation yet until we get a 15-minute flip here. A good start would be a 5 minute closure though, because notice how every bearish speed rate has been respected, lower prices respected. If it's getting close above, I would like it for higher prices. Look at that push. I had some help. Show myself. These type of trades though, I think I would miss them if it doesn't give me a clean breaker or a unicorn setup. Just because there is no high time frame level that I'm watching. So like keep in mind, high time frame PDRA. We already filled it. Strong liquidity? Nope. Align with bias? Nope. So that's just me just trying to predict the bottom. Even though we have lower liquidity, if we have equal highs, draw liquidity somewhere on lower time frame, I'll be more confident as long. This is an inversion now. This looks pretty good though. Candle closure in 1 minute. What is this all? It's instrumental. Okay, this is a popular one. Still like it's gonna pump here. That's that 5-minute closure. I feel like I do miss these type of entries, personally. There's a breaker here too on ES. I'm looking only at the bodies here. We got that 5-minute closure above though. We might get something like this here. This is not any good quality setups though, with the conditions we have. Can you vouch for lentil trades? Why do you ask that? I never had that question asked. Dude, lentil trades is legit. If you're asking if his payouts is legit or whatever, it is for sure. This is probably like a B- setup here, just because there's no high temperature level and there's no we're all air between. That's why like I don't like it as much. But let's see. You're more likely better to get the short here though. Rotate back down. I think I like lower prices right now until we hit this breaker here. But we have this lower liquidity too. It's kind of challenging. For sure challenging here. With the 5-minute here. Get a pump going. Nevertheless. Man, why I was pumping too. I don't even know what to play here. Things upside though. Yeah, it's too challenging. I'm just kind of sitting out here. If we get a bearish breaker here, I wouldn't mind taking that here. It's challenging. I don't really know what to go for here. This one could be good here, though. That's if we get confirmation for this short here, which we haven't got it yet. Look at that wick up, wick to fail. We have SMT here. May get short something here. If this fails. This is kind of a very low time frame one though. But let's see if this get closure above first. It should be like this. If we grind up, it's likely gonna keep on continuing. I just want confirmation here. A 5-minute retap. Yeah, look at that wick here. We got that wick to take out these relative highs. I might add, is this something on 30-second or something? This is a little challenging. Just consolidate here. I think I'm just waiting for this move here to give us something. This would be good, better confirmation. This candle close first. I need candle close. We have SMT all these lows too. Yeah, this is might be at grab for high prices now. This is still choppy. This is where I would say hands off until you find you get a better setup. I passed 10 150k today. What advice do you have to get past the trailing drawdown? So basically, what's funded is 1-to-1, right? This applies to all account. So 1-to-1, you get plus 100 for payout, plus 100 of DD. So for the 150k that he is making an example, it's 5k drawdown, right? Oh shit. That basically means he has 5,000 to play with. He needs 5,100 for a payout. If you're going for bare minimum, my rule of thumb is to risk about, if you want to be very conservative, 7 or 10%, or let's do 7-11. So for each trade, especially if you're doing quality trades only, if you're doing like some dumbass trade like some B- setups or C setups, it's gonna not work as well. But if you trade conservatively, I look for only good trades. 7 to 11%. This is conservative here. The 5k basically about risking about 400 to 500 bucks per trade. So you need about like 10 consecutive, 10 net losses to blow the count. That's my rule of thumb. That's what I tell everyone. SMT off these lows, yeah. Notice how we didn't get confirmation. If we got closure and displacement through this previous low here, I would like to short more. They're still consolidating. That means no trades. That means really no trades. There's nothing you can do about it here. It's 7 to 11% of the drawdown, so that makes it about 400, 500 bucks. Just keep that number in mind and do the math with it. No. By 1-to-1, I mean the fund is 1-to-1. You have 5k drawdown, You need to make $5,100. Because the eval is like kind of like 2 to 1 almost. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna bump here. It actually feels like it's gonna bump here. Neediest drawdown, guys. Look at that pump. We consolidate enough. We tapped in that version too, or that could be a BPR instead, actually. Wow, that was a very clean tap to it. I do like high prices in here. Kind of missed that setup there. If we hit the breaker, I would have traded it. The Master KM7 Dr. DR trading model. I have no idea what that is. Is that? What is that? Is that the Twitter guy? Masters? Is that the same guy or is it something else? Yeah, if you can elaborate with that, what that is really, give me better insight to it. We're still in a bearish order flow, so even though we got that pop up, it might not last. It's starting to sell off already.
When you coming back, where's you at on the map? Everything is intact, could have been a seamstress, still wouldn't cut him slack. Pretty much ain't got a clue, itty bitty piggyback off everything I do. But I'm still dropping chores, got him.
So far, RPMs have been a little slow here. We already got the lowest liquidity. We could go for these highs here though. Pretty volatile day. Just play what we see. What do you think the draw liquidity is? I think it's already passed for me. I wanted this sell side here. The next move is this next one, which I think the main draw liquidity. If you're talking about lower time frame, it's more challenging for me. Because I'm just gonna think we're just gonna keep on selling off until I see otherwise. It's up here is kind of difficult. Right now. Wrap around your finger. This is not playing out here. Just waiting. Back in the 15-minute on ES here. Get this breaker set up possibly here. We need closure above. Most like this BPR too. 257. Just right shy with that high there. These guys go long. I missed the entry. I was looking for ES, but instead we had that 5-minute BPR here. I didn't. It was a very shallow tap too. I don't think I was paying attention to that. Our music stop. Oh. Let's see. It's definitely more difficult to trade PM today than AM. AM was really easy. I'm getting more hesitation with PM right now. summer. Just pumping, wow. What a reversal. Pumper. I would like a retracement. I hate it when it just goes one direction up. But it is what it is. There's just nothing I can do here, guys. I'll be more confident along it versus one of these 15-minute though. I kind of like shorts until otherwise, but if there's any long scalps, I'm here for it. We try to do that long scalp somewhere here. I think it was this BPR here. So if it's available, we go for it. But right now, there's nothing available. Read chat. Hey, what's up, Emily? 4-hour order block. Yeah, that's what we also have marked too. We fill this inefficiency, bounce off that 4-hour order block, and higher prices we go. Still pushing higher. A little challenging for me. We might try to fill this whole 15-minute though. Yeah, I'm just hands off until I see them clear. I'm already up nicely on the aim session. I don't need to mess around too much if there's nothing clear. We only had one good setups for longs, and after that, it's just been grinding up. So what can you do here? Where's this -4 from? Let me know you ever see any trades though. I'll review them, see. I know you guys point out that 5-minute BPR. I should have looked at it. That's something I would have taken. 5-minute bearish S&T here. Is there, just because we took this high, and I'm not gonna consider too much on that. See shorts. I think I like shorts too.
this shit, so don't you check on me. Home last night to send a sex on me. Baby king, shit, I'm chosen. I whip that red Toyota like it's stolen. I treat my little orange soda like a Hellcat. She put me out in the winter, feet frozen. She wanna fall with me cause I'm famous. And that's okay with me cause you been my favorite. I let her do it, she do a little bit. A little air in the room, she do a little bit. 12:30, I was all alone, I can't be compromised. Fucking on my ex, we ain't apologize. Cause I'm way too young and you always right. Threw it in my face, I'm on another flight. Girl at home, I ain't been living right. The little arguments always start
Where the
a
heck?
fight. I had to get away, so I'm
Trade copy messing up.
tonight. Is there another guy? Be honest, honest, honest. Are you honest? Cause I'm honest, honest, honest. Let's be honest. Cause I'm honest, honest, honest. Are you honest? Cause I'm honest, honest, honest. Let's be honest. Cause I'm honest.
My trade copy is a little buggy right now. I can't connect to it. Why does it do that? That's so weird. Okay, let's see what we got here. Still have a long way to go here. Things gonna keep us selling off.
Paint it how I want it, nigga. Fuck you, cause there is no right or wrong, only a song. I like to write alone, be in my zone. Think back to Forest Hills, no perfect home, but the only thing like home I've ever known until they snatched it from my mama and foreclosure on a loan. I'm so sorry that I left you there to
You prefer longs? I think I still prefer shorts. We're respecting the bear speed race on a higher time frame all day. This is not a long. That's just me. Because she love me like you do, and no, it don't always show. I love her just like I love you, and I need to treat you better. Wish you could live forever, so we can spend more time together. I love you, mama. I keep my head high. I got my wings to carry me. I don't know freedom. I want my dreams to rescue me. I keep my faith strong. I need to start looking for trade though. There's nothing clean here. No good draw, no good BPR anywhere, no good breakers. Still looking for a downside, to be honest here. Let's mark this hourly too.
Another day, another rhyme, ho. Another day, another time zone. Today I woke up feeling horny, so it's only right I got two bitches playing on my trombone. Keep up,
This is my pump card here.
niggas eat 'em up, no regurgitate me. Shit trunk tight, never slurred and lazy, give a virgin.
Wow, that was a pumper.
Best friends really make great for enemies. My watch gave niggas for one of these. I see
Sweet.
this ain't no Rolex.
Maybe we'll get something.
I'm hot dog, catch
stars and I shouldn't have missed, but I was riding on fumes, so I stopped by the moon. Now I'm sitting on the hood of this bitch, like thanks for the view. Waiting on thanks from a few, cause without me you wouldn't exist. You know that shit gave you the blueprint, don't forget. Cold as your phone on 0%, going off. Now niggas showing off. Niggas swear they hard, but they flowing soft. I'm taking off like Boeing on a big ass Boeing, getting hit like a coin toss. Too easy. I keep my head high. I got my wings carry me. I don't know freedom. I want my
Well,
dreams to rescue me.
this could pop back up, I guess.
I ask the Lord to follow me. I've been unfaithful. I don't know why you call on me.
We get a little BPR here. Maybe get a displacement through this 15-minute.
You believe in me. You believe in me.
Let's see.
You believe in me. And I thank you for it. Oh,
I have to say price action a little bit frustrating here. Why no entry? Okay. 15-minute, still pushing higher. MJ, they take up to end of the month. It really differs. It varies from most people. Sometimes I have to wait weeks. Other times I wait a few days.
This ain't my story about rags to riches, more about how I master physics.
Sometimes when I sit back and really let it register, I did everything I said I would and said it first. I mean, the world's in denial, but they all know what I'm headed for.
If we get close on this PPR, I'll play the downside, but until then, I'm just gonna try to keep on holding it. So that needs 240, 047 here.
The label used to wonder how I'm supposed to stand next to Vert. Probably never thought that I would get these legs to work. I work hard, but hard shit don't need no extra work. That's why I show up in a sweatshirt and let it burn. The world's mine, I just say fuck it, let it turn. The girl's mine, I just say fuck it, have it turn. The goats call me to the side like, can we have a word? I could've fronted, but I did this shit how I preferred. I know I should be humble, but it's something I just haven't learned. Soon enough, I'll have to make these bad habits burn. Soon enough, we about to come and get the shit we earn. You're not a fan now, but I remember when you used to be fanned out. I guess when the whole world loves you, people only got one way to stand out. All that time in the kitchen finally panned out. I put some flavor in the pot and took the bland out. I know my grandpa would have a heart attack if I pulled 100 grand out. So I'm not gonna pull 100 grand out. I'm hip hop, do you fully understand? Fully automatic with the jams and it don't jam.
Maybe I should just roll up the upside. That's why I need confirmation. It's just not good for me to play like that.
Jack, man, they just know I got the flows and the hoes and the packed out shows. Ain't too many cons when you playing with the pros, except for how your life get exposed. But I make that sacrifice for the life that I chose. I know in Toronto they got salt for the roads, but school's closed in Kentucky, so I liked when it snowed. The kids carry chopsticks, not for rice in a bowl. School counselors all know how they life is at home. Cold like the Minnesota Vikings at home. Before I met Drizzy, I knew he and I would get along. But it's hard to crack jokes when you really want advice. I mean, what's it like to touch gold every time you touch a mic? Touching heights, no one gets to touch in life. Fucking right, young bachelor. What's a wife? Once in a lifetime, till I say I want it twice.
See if we get any setup going here. Watching the 5-minute carefully here. What we can see happen is a closure up below, leaving a displacement, and then down.
yeah. Cold heart was no parental guidance, I just see divorce. Therapy sessions, I'm in the waiting room reading Forbes. Abandonment issues, I'm getting treated for. How much water can I fit under the bridge before it overflows? My son's gotta learn that forgiveness is a lonely road. The crib's on his wheel like motorhomes. Niggas love to try and test us like they know what we own. Chubbs got the magazine cover like Rolling Stone, cause we already know how they rock, they throwing stones.
It's too early here too.
Pains, I got enough pull to make the city start throwing games. I'm out here making a mockery. I got my realtor out here playing Monopoly.
Sorry. Cannot close in 3.5 minutes here. This is gonna be crucial for me. I've been loving AM session though. I think PM has been pretty iffy. Well, it really depends. Like, just understand why PM sucks. We have Asia consolidating, London manipulated, and New York taking all the lows right at open. And then AM, we got the delivery all the way to the proper sell side, and we have just basically the PM session just continuation. But now we're doing a reversal here, so it's just gonna be a little challenging. Wow, what the heck?
I'm getting so rich, my music's not even relatable. I blow a head up, it's an inflatable. Baby blue G class, I feel like a kid again.
What is this moves, bro? Ain't no way. This is going back and forth like this.
All I hear is tall tales coming from little men. When I say bitch, I'm very rarely referring to women. Most of the bitches I know are niggas, they not even women. I know that sounds like I'm being funny, I'm not even kidding. Same ones that say they run the game when they not even in it. To be honest, y'all financial situation is my biggest motivation, and how you should take that statement is based on what you're making. Whips and chains like a dominatrix. If I see I spit in your faces. Daytonas with the green faces. Kentucky Derby races. My presence in the spot is so abrasive. Box at the Churchill Downs, that's motivation. Yeah. Shorty, like, you know that boy.
It's actually so annoying right now, man. No way this is. I just have a lot of confirmation waiting, and then as soon as it closes, it's like, nope, about that. They're playing with me. I'll take these equal highs here. Just handful equal highs above.
See this in 3D. All lights out for me. All lights out for me. Lightning strikes the beach. 80 degrees. Warm it up for me. Finally free. Found the God of me. And I want you to see I can walk on water. 1,000 miles from shore. I can float on the water. Father, hold me close. Don't let me drown. I know you won't.
Yeah, walking on the bridge, I threw my sins over the deep end. Sipping till my stomach hurt this month, I done lost 3 friends. Early morning brainstorming, normally I can't sleep in. Sometimes I just wanna restart it, but it all depends. If I'ma be that same young hungry from West End. But my heart is wrong, and the crazy part ain't have no pen. Maybach interior came with sheepskin. Still remember when I just had 3 bands. Now I'm the one everyone call on, cause I got deep pants. Bro told me the way to beat the game is on the defense. And never phased by names that they might call me, but they gon' respect it. And I feel like you better off trying to call, I might not get the message. And she just tried to run off with my heart, but I blocked off the S. Yeah.
I know you won't. I know you won't. I know you won't. I know you won't. I know that you look over us, so we silently sleep. Rain down the rain. Yeah. Oh.
I was up for self. I was up for sale, but I couldn't tell. God
Could be a good scalp here. We have some lows down here with a slight SFT. If we can keep this highs here. So slow. Let's see if we can get the saps in here. This is kind of like a 50-50 where like you either go for the lows or go for the highs. Strong push. Leaving these equal lows or highs here. That's incredible. Equal highs on ESU. This is interesting. For me to be short though, I want a closure under this 5-minute PPR here and then rotate back up for lower prices. Back on this 30-second trade here for a potential scalp here. Looking for this push. It's looking good here. I'm gonna add to this. Just looking for that sell side here. Let's see this pop here. All right, that's good enough. That was a good scalp here. This is what I did here. How many people took that trade? Don't want to stop under. Took up the equal lows. I just flattened there. Is this 30 second? Yeah, this is 30 second. I'm just gonna keep on pumping here. I just took it for a quick scalp. I had it at 57, exit 10. So I had it at 57 here, which we showed. I just added more when I said it. Just closed at 67, 68. It should have been 68. I think I got a bad exit, but whatever. Too clean for smooth edges to leave that hang in here. Confused? Did you long or short? Did you see the arrows? Why would I short that? This would have been a short here if we got to close under this BPR and then retap. I'm shorting that. We can't see your execution. It's because I took a quick scalp on my scalp account. This is what I said here. If there's any 80 plus setups, I'm taking a master. If not, it's just gonna be a scalp. We took the highs already. I would love this to rotate back down for a good setup short though. Ethan, I don't trade evals at all. I've been only using the volatility of news to trade evals. Everything I do is funded. That's just how I'm operating, guys. If you guys want to watch the stream for scalps, there's scalps there. I'm gonna tell you exactly where I'm gonna take the trade. Oh, this, let me see. This is good manipulation here. I'm gonna look for. I'm gonna break down the lower time frame. Look for a trade here. I get another potential scalp here. Where do I need to see it? 30 seconds not giving much, but there's a 30 second fair value gap here. We can. Any short would be my stop at this previous high, though. I think that's valid enough for me. What's the target? Target for what? If you're talking about that previous trade, this look at, I'm already out here. I think I like lower prices. The 5-minute would for sure get the confirmation, and we'll get the sell, strong sell back down. But let's just see what we get. It's just gonna be way too early to short this when we've been just pushing. Some 2x on these equal lows here. It's not confirmation yet. But I would love this to be the manipulation, and then we'll just play the downside, which we do have these lows down here that barely got wicked through. Come on, give me something. We're about to fail this whole hourly. Do you pass evals using news? Yes. If you're new here, we did it a few times on stream. Not on YouTube, but Discord. We're gonna do the next one probably in July. I think it's non-farm payroll. There's a 15-minute SMT. Let me see. Oh, I definitely see the SMT. Yeah. It's probably seeing the 1 minute too, just because ES took the high and NQ didn't. Good call.
What did I do to deserve you? Don't even know what I did. Been praying on this since a kid. I guess it's just luck if you say so. How you get all of that body and face though? What kind of water they serving in clay cold? This is me talking, it's not DNA ho. Ready to pop out, but we gotta lay low. I really gotta calm down before I end up in jeopardy, just like the game show. Broski, my twin, that's my bestie.
Where would you enter after SMT? I'm looking for entry model on the 1 or 5 minute. It just the last whole hour for at least 30 minutes. It's just been consolidating. It is very hard to get any trades. The only trade I could have done, if you see this relative equal highs, we have this BPR here. I just took the trade at that BPR, put my stop under. So it was something like this. It was 57, I think. Look for it was a 10-point stop. I wanted a displace through this high, but I just exited 10 points. It went a little bit more than that though, for sure. Oh, we're getting that displacement here. The manipulation with SMT, I am hunting for a short setup on NQ, not on ES. Just means we have bearish SMT. I need to see more than this though. SMT off these high too. So there's 2 SMT there. This is probably not a setup though. This consolidation itself is just sloppy unless we get a clean breaker. ES does have a breaker, which is more appropriate. It just, let me look at the higher time frame before we commit to this. And this is a 1 minute, so we're in the side of the 15-minute fair value. This still bearish order flow. In the 4 hour, we did deep dive down here. This is appropriate here for ES. And we get an entry in this 1 minute ES here, which I don't know if we actually want to return back there. This would be a solid entry. Yep, it doesn't want to do it. So we have time frame alignment with a 15-minute and the 1 minute looking for lower prices. And then we do have lowest liquidity, which we're going to try to take out with SMT too. This is a perfect setup for ES here, if we can get this entry before any of these lows are taken. And he already took the low here. That makes it difficult. Are you taking anything? I'm trying. Do you not see me trying my hardest to find a setup and waiting for it? NQ is going to freaking plummet here, man. If ES doesn't retrace to give us entry, they're both going to fall here. Something. Hold up. I think I keep on selling. It left us no entry. It took out the low. This is not as valid anymore because we already swept it. Wow. I did not get any trade there. Except that scalp, man. This is... I was anticipating this. This is the manipulation push with SMT. I'm just looking like, was there inversion? Was it BPR? Was there anything here except these equal lows to target? We had that 1 minute unicorn here. That was the only thing. That's challenging, man. That's basically like, you have the right analysis. You're waiting for the right setup. There's no entry. But we could have souped it, I guess. I mean, that looks valid too. Because any setup you take, you just put your stop above that previous high, because that's a manipulation high. With SMT already, there should be no reason for it to push back up to the high. It's a beautiful breakdown, but no execution, because there is no setup given except this setup, no retracement. Yeah, it's challenging. But yeah, I mean, I'm still up pretty good so far today. I'll show a picture. Most of it was AM. The rest are, you know... I think the last three was... This was taken during that huge trade. The rest was AM. So we're doing pretty good. I haven't traded my master account yet, which I have like about 7 of them. If there's no trade on it, I'm saving those because those are my big funded. Those are like the one that have like 10,000 profits on all of them. And getting multiple fund payouts already. So I've been just looking for good size on that trade, and I'm going for it. So I'm basically splitting up 20 counts. 10 of them is scalping, split amongst 3 sets. I think it's like 12 to 8. So like 3 sets of 4, and the other half is my main set, which is my master account. Yeah. Still looking for lower prices, most likely here. This is bearish order flow here with SMT. That 15-minute SMT, that was a blessing to play. Damn. Okay. Just keep on watching here. We're doing good though. We're doing good. But I definitely think AM session was so easy to trade though. I made $5,000 on my Robinhood. I made $1,000 on half or 8 of my or 9 of my scalp accounts. It was easy. It was free money. Oh, I think someone asked what trade we took on AM. Let's just AM here. I'll go over it. We started the stream at 10. We tried to take the setup. We missed it. This is basically a beautiful setup of high time frame liquidity. Which is that, I forget what it was. Was that, yeah, this sell side here? We took that liquidity, which is part of that 3 criteria I want. Took that liquidity, try to go for the BPR. I think we had SMT with ES. ES filled the BPR instead, NQ didn't. We missed the entry. Next was, we have these relative high here. A lot of people took this trade with the stream at least. This is a perfect example of how strong a BPR is. Displacement through that previous low, equal highs above, displacement through that inversion, and then leaving it their own displacement. That overlapping is that BPR. We entered at, I think, 81 to 181. I exited at 198, so about 15 points. It went way more than that, but it is what it is. My stop was like less than 10 points. And then this is our second trade we took, or we tried to take. I think I missed this, but some people took this. and then we were going for the ES lows. Yeah, this is it here. Relative lows here, smooth edges here. Either we took that short here or that retap here. I think this is why I took 210 here to take out those equal lows. And I ended the stream around 11:30, and a lot of people definitely took this breaker here. This breaker was valid. I know a handful of you guys took that breaker too. Stop over the breaker. This is what we call for, and then easy target for these relative lows here. Even though we wicked it, these are still smooth edges, so that's why I got strong displacement through it. And you can definitely hold a runner. Those are the main trades I took today. And then for PM, I think, did we take anything else other than that 30-second trade here? Smooth edges are very easy to trade. Pair it with BPR, you have high probability. You trade minis or micro. I only do minis. I don't think I ever did micros for a while now, for maybe a whole year. I haven't touched micros. But yeah, there's so many good setups today. PM, not so much. Oh, we were trying this setup. I think we had equal highs here. This is such a classic trade setup where we sweep a liquidity level. We had the inversion. We displaced through it. This would have been a inversion in itself here. But I was going for the BPR retap, so I was going for this tap here instead. This would have been clean. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure we attempted this, but we missed it. Basically, a second model that I've been using for a lot of my high probability scalps is a smooth edges or a draw liquidity on lower time frame alignment, and a strong BPR. Yeah, someone's asking daily streams. We have planned daily stream for PM, and then 2 to 3 times a week for AM. What do you mean by smooth edges? These are smooth edges. Smooth edges is synonymous with relative lows, or equal lows, or equal highs, equal lows. That's what I mean by that. I also think we're gonna break down. This could be clean too here. If we just get closure under 1 minute breaker, stop above that previous high. Yeah, but we have a small group in the AM session. I think it's like about 20 to 30 viewers concurrent versus like 300 here, so it's like easier to work with people hands-on. And there's about, I think, like 60-70 people that are in that private group right now, which we're doing only quarterly or lifetime. Quarterly, I'm not doing monthly just because I think 1 month is too quick. As in, if we have a bad month, or 1 month just might not just be enough to absorb what you're what I'm trying to teach and preach about. 3 months though, on the other hand, is perfect. Anything about eval trading, I have a video on it in my Discord. I think it should be out still. It's in a planning session. I would refer to that. I don't know if it's private or not. Yeah, it is public right now. So I'm not gonna answer any questions with trading evals on news. It's always the same question, like how many contract, how do you trade it, do you use stop orders, do you hedge, do you do this? Everything's there. We did multiple planning sessions too already. Dude, I think, oh, this BPR here, I think this BPR is gonna hold it down here. This BPR looks good here. Should I try this? This is what I've been planning for a while. Smack 252, maybe stop at stop might be harder than this. Because we already took liquidity. This looks good though. This looks good for sure. Any retap in that's 5 minute. I like. We didn't even get to it. 247 or 047. Let me just type this out. 1 to 3 p.m. YouTube daily, 2 to 3 times a.m. premium. If any takeaway watching the streams, I hope no one's trying to signal bot. It's better to really just take the trades, even though I do share my executions for the most part. And I'll tell you like, oh, I'm blocking this. This is my style. This is exactly where it is. The best results I've seen for people, they just trade by themselves. They'll listen to my commentary, and if they agree with it, they'll take the same trade. And some people have different TPs. Some people have different stops. Just be self-autonomous rather than like, oh, take exactly what I'm doing. Because it never goes well. It works sometimes, but other times, maybe I'll have a bad day, and then that you just size up heavy on my trade. Who knows? Luckily, though, I have never tilted on stream, so every trade has been very tight, with either good risk management or good wins. I don't think I'll be able to tilt ever on stream, man. That pressure is way too hard. I'll just kill the trade instantly. But sometimes, like I showed on Twitter, I'm very transparent about my losses and wins. We've been winning consecutively. There's going to be that one big loss that I took, like, I think 5 of my counts out. Very poor decision making there. And that was a dangerous price action day. If you remember, we were pumping crazy, like 300 points.
Hey, y'all get some more drinks going on. I sound a whole lot better.
But, yep. Hopefully you guys are along the journey, and hopefully you get some results out of it. Whether it's passing evals, trading funded, trading long-term port, anything. Like I'm here for it, guys. It's been fun. I think this is short here. We're gonna start plummeting here. We'll get that. We'll get that. Likely just get the closure here. I might try the scalp right now, anticipate it, but it's not high probability at all. I'll just let it move a little bit here. I like 250. Oh wait, did we hit this? When did we hit this? Oh, we hit this previously. That means I missed the entry already then. So what we're talking about was a candle closure under the BPR and a retap inside of it. Is that short? This should have been like this. That's what I was going for, because this BPR has been holding price action carefully. How many PAs counts have you lost with Apex? I think I'm like in the 150s right now. But I don't really care about the numbers. All I care about how much I have spent, how much have I made, and for all platforms, I think my risk was it the cost of investment, what's it called, whatever you invest in. Like let's say at Apex I spent $20,000, I should be able to get like about 100,000 out. Like it's like 5 to 10x risk reward already, or investment. Same thing for Top Step. I think I contacted support. I think they said I went through 20 XFAs already, which seems a lot. But you look at how many payouts I got. I think I got like over like 40 payout requests, and each one is like average 2,000. Return investment. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. This should sell off here. I did take this scalp. I don't think I want to tell people. I'm just gonna close it here. I didn't want to say it because I think it's a high risk scalp. I only want to share the high probability one. But I was very confident it's gonna sell off here. It's good.
Passionate from miles away. Passive with the things you say. Passing up on my always. I can't
Wow.
blame you, no.
What is my TP? Just when I flattened that, it just displaced a little bit more. It doesn't matter. It's all good. 10 points is good too. YouTube Vance, just think about 7 to 10% of your DD per trade. And only focus on 1, 2, 3 trades every day.
Trying to think of the right thing to say.
Okay. I do think I need to get a trade on my master accounts coming up here, though. I don't know if I want to force that. I should have. This is definitely not a trade I'll take master. This is such a risky sell. But I do want to get a trade going soon. I just don't know where. Emily said, I just want to thank you for introducing me to Lanto. Join his group and I'm learning. Damn, Lanto gotta give me a cut. That's so funny. I'm glad that you're finding success. I'm gonna DM him in the group chat. I'm gonna say, give me my, was it 25%? 20 or 25%? Let's do 20. Let's be generous. It is inversion here. We can take a poll though. How many people are green or red today? And then we'll likely do the giveaway in a second.
This what God feel like. Laughing to the bank like
Let's take a poll here.
flex on swole like
Email check. Wait, what? It's a poll.
you feel some type of way then ever since a young man
Do you mainly just do scalps or writing? And in writing? What's writing? Most of you are green. Well done.
Don't judge me, my mama caught me with a strap. Don't judge me, I was young, fucking other rats. Don't judge me, aim it at your head for a stack. Don't judge me, don't judge me. Now my home got a belly key.
Lanto said, he said, I push your replicants the video. I get like $10 a pop there. That's so funny.
This what God feel like.
What companies are you selling calls against? I just do QQQ. I think that's the one that's associated with in Nasdaq, and I've been that and do SPY, I think, because ES is very easy to go for too. 62% of green. That's well done. All my accounts are green today, luckily. Nothing, no trade on my main fund is yet though. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Here, I'll share a picture though. So, what I've been doing, I've been splitting these accounts up. These are my main funded, so 13,000 profit, 14,000 profit, 13,000 here, 7,000 after the payout. I think these are two like 6,000-7,000 after payout. This was at 6,000 each, but then 2,000 payout. So these are my main funded here. That's like my master account. I'm only looking for high quality setups, and if you look at the P&L history, it goes like this. Sometimes it'll go up and there's slight down and just keeps on going up. I'm keeping it like that. And the reason I'm doing that is I'll share exactly why I do that. Let me just, if you guys remember the planning session, I don't know if many people are here for it. I have, we were talking about the DO here. We're talking about the volatility, whatever. We're talking about risk tolerance here. So I have a few accounts doing conservative risk. That's my main set. I have the scalping, which is a mixture of the moderate and the aggressive. And this is the math that I broke down. Maybe you can take a screenshot or look at my Discord. And this is the other half of it. There's a little science to it. It changed my sizing. It changed my daily target. It changed everything. So one set can do different sizing accounts, different number of accounts. So I have 20 accounts. Set 2 can be 6 counts. Set 3 can be 2 to 4 counts, but risking differently. So in that way, you can trade all your trades however you want. So you try to keep the A+ setups with your main set or both. And if you think like some scalps like this 30-second trade, like I would never take in my main account. But if I have an account, if you count dedicated for scalps like this is perfect. Right? I made like $600 in that one trade in like literally 30 seconds. Same thing with that trade I shorted here. I made I think I did 2 minutes or something though. I made like $400 in like in less than a minute. These are scalps that I don't normally take on my main funded, but just because I split them up, I'm able to take all the trades I want. And that helps you more mentally because you'll be like, is this A+ setup? Is this not? Should I take this on my main account? Just have dedicated accounts so that's something I can talk more about in a planning session because there's more science to that than people think. And yeah, let me see. How much for payouts this month? 6K. I think I'm at 40 right now. Why are you talking about Lanto so much? Lanto's goated, guys. I think all of us goated. It's Lanto, Desi, and me. We're the big three right now.
Okay, now open your mind up and listen to me, Kendrick. I'm in your conscience. If you do not hear me, then you will be history, Kendrick. I know that you're nauseous right now, and I'm hoping to lead you to victory, Kendrick.
You forgot Patrick Whelan? Oh my goodness, Patrick Whelan. No, that's the one person that I don't think. I don't know. Maybe I don't know much about him, but from what I've seen, it's funny. I just don't think he's a good trader, but I could be wrong. I've just seen him like gamble and just size heavy and then like flex eval gains and all that stuff. Like that's just not something I respect, but who knows? He's goated. Alright, let's do the giveaway though. I forgot about that. Let's do a My Fun Future giveaway starter count. My Fun Future 50K starter. No act fee if you win. Like stream. And comment username. There we go. I'm gonna reward the people that sits here. Yeah, so let me do this. We do one giveaway each day basically. The My Fun Future starter, there's no activation fee you pass. I think the starter costs like $100 or something like that. And if you pass it, I think you pay like another $150. This is basically a $250 value if you pass it. And if you win it, there's no activation fee. That's the beauty of it. That's what we partner up with.
Maybe in this song, you shouldn't start by saying,
Nigga, I said it, I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over friendlier jabs. You mentioned my seed and I deal with his dad. I gotta go bad, I gotta go bad. Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG. I was really trying to keep it PG. civilian gang in real life, you PC. You know who really bang except my nigga YG. You know who really bang except my nigga
Power. Yeah, we're gonna end the stream most likely soon here.
CB. A nigga cold, losing sleep on this, it ain't me. You better have some paperwork or that shit fake T. Can't be rapping by no ratting that we can't read. I mean, it's true, a nigga slimy for my AP. Just like how Metro nigga slimy for his main squeeze. Out here begging for attention, nigga, say please. Always rapping like you about to get
Damn.
slaves free.
That 5-minute setup though, that was beautiful.
Don't even go back to your hood.
I did not see that. That would have been. I don't know if that would have been an A+ setup or A setup. Just have the SMT that supports it. But I had a good feeling because the B car has been holding so well already.
Vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem. On some Bobby shit, I wanna know what Whitney need. All that puppy love was over in y'all late teens. Why you never hold your
Those are his shorts are paying right now.
We could have left the kids out of this, don't blame me. You a dog and you know it, you just play sweet. Your baby mama cash was always screaming, save me. You did it dirty all your life, you tryna make peace. I heard that one of them little kids might be day free. Don't make it day freeze. Cause if your GM is your BM secret BD, then this is all making plenty fucking sense to me. Hey, let that shorty breathe. Shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your
Okay,
knees.
we'll pick the giveaway winner in a minute here.
Shake that ass for free. Yeah, yeah. We're not that kind of free. I'm talking about my nigga Dave. Yo man, a Lil K. We call that shit a mini Dre. He always said I overlooked him. I was staring straight. These bars go over Kenny head no matter what I say. I know you like to keep it short, so let me paraphrase. Knew it was smoke when Abel hit us with the serenade. Niggas say, almost started reaching for my waist. Drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really, really trying to keep it.
Wow, look at that dump.
Stop playing around and take this shit serious.
All right, let's pick the giveaway winner. Let's see if we can get one more last trade or something.
Take it serious though. Look.
Giveaway winner today is Lem Trades. Should have held that short, yeah. Look, this is such a. Where the fuck did I take it? I took that 035. I closed it like in the first minute, and then we just dumped crazy. All right, Lem Trades. Okay, yeah, you're here. DM me on Discord, Lem Trades. Just take a screenshot of your profile, and I'll handle it after stream. Wow. That SMT was everything, though. If you remember this 15-minute SMT here, that was key. Congrats to Lem Trades, guys. Hopefully he'll get that funded going.
Let me find another street nigga I could take to the game court side. Let me get a used Ferrari for a rapper, take the nigga on a horse ride. Anything to take a spotlight off the fact the boss is a drugged out little punk.
How much are we up today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14 accounts that are like between 1 to 2,000 or 1 to 1,700. That's not like 30,000 probably. That's pretty good. But yeah, how many people are buying Apex accounts, guys? They're very cheap right now. Someone mentioned there's, let me see here, there's PMI tomorrow. I might try that with you guys. Maybe I'll buy like a few accounts. Maybe I'm not gonna do like 10 or 20. It's gonna be like 3 accounts. But the deal is good, guys. The deal, where is it? $200 million special. I would go for the 300k to be honest, but I know a lot of people like the 150. Just pick your poison. So 250 and 300k are pretty ideal for me. $40, resets 35. Activation is 85. That's the big deal here. The activation is key here. It was gonna usually be like about $300, $400. Is 85 now. So if you pass it with news, you can get it funded for like about $125. If you pass with 2 tries, it'll be $80, 85, $165. That's still cheaper than a lot of other fund accounts companies. This is great. I much appreciate if you guys use my code here. I'm likely gonna wrap the stream right now though. Can't wrap my head around paying monthly fees for PAs when you already have 20 accounts. Basically, the monthly fee, it could be $85 you do arithmetic or $105 if you trade of 8. And if it's $105 for trade of 8, that's about $2,000. No, that's about $2,000 a month. If you're doing that 20 monthly, you should be getting the payout for them to cover your expenses. So if those 20 accounts get the payout, that's $40,000 in profit minus $2,000 expense. You still make $38,000. What's with all these deals? This is my theory with it. I think they are profiting incredibly with the deals, just because. Let me pull it up again. If you look at the PT to drawdown ratio, remember it's still let's look at the 300K. 20,000 profit target, 7,500 trailing drawdown. That's nearly 3 to 1 to profit target to drawdown. That's very challenging fast. On top of that, you get trailing drawdown too. So even if you made $15,000 profits, you go down 7.5 thousand, you blew the account. So I think everyday people are trying to go for the 250K and 300K and blowing their evals and maybe passing them at like a 5-10% win rate. That's how they're making all these monies. And knowing that you are trading like a degen on evals, you're gonna probably carry that through your fundeds. But that's why I'm teaching you not to do that. I teach you to strategically pass them with the evals on news volatility, and then separate the way that you trade evals with fundeds. And that's the way that you can win with the deals. But like 90% of the people are not doing that. So you'll see like a lot of people get like a lot of fundings on the 250K. How many people are getting the payouts? Not that many. That's my take on it. Yeah, it's basically bait. But if you guys are watching the streams, you guys can see how we pass them very, very well. Just join the Discord. We do it for free for the news. We'll do it July 5th next, so it's in about 2 weeks. Just mark your calendar, July 5th. That's when North Park Payroll is. The stream is gonna be at 8 a.m. News shop at 8:30. Get ready for that, and we'll likely have a planning session like a few days before that. I'm gonna mark it out too. I just pinned that message. Join Discord. The Discord is free, in the bio. If July 5th is the next stream, non-farm payroll, use the code SMART for Apex. How much do you reserve for tax? I basically put like about 25%. But I'm putting on a high yield savings though, so it's still generating me money. I was stupid before putting like hundreds of $1,000s in a Wells Fargo bank account, which yield like 0.01% interest. Now I'm getting 5%, pretty good, per year, which is split to daily. It's about $40 a day. But yeah, that's gonna wrap the stream, guys. I'll be on tomorrow. Maybe we'll be on with Lanso or Desi, or just by myself. I said 25%, Ethan. I actually have the Robinhood or Webull was doing pretty well. It's 5% tax tweet, so I can still trade on them. This is why I discuss on tweet. This will be my last thing I'm going to talk about here. So if you see this post here, this is my strategy right now. You trade funded, you get the payout, 5-figure monthly. So it could be 10,000, it could be 100,000. Just 5 figures, and roll this into Robinhood. I'm gonna cap it at 250 because that's your cap insured rate. If it does go under, I'm just gonna keep it that way. Roll profits in there, and either sell options or swing QQQ or SQQQ, which is like what I did today. I swung for like basically 202 points, made $5,000, and this is the trade. And keep this 5% APY with gold. That's incredible. So when I'm not in a trade on a long-term trade here or a swing trade, I still get that money. So far this month, $300. That's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy that session. See you guys tomorrow.